So in the fifth Aliyah, we see this line of Hein Korvu Yomecha Lamus, that your days are getting close to your death. That line is used 3 times in Tanakh. One time by Yaakov Avinu, one time over here by Moshe Rabbeinu, and another time by Dovid HaMelech. The hint to this is Dovid, Melech, Yisrael, Chai v'Kayim. Chazal say that these 3, the 3 people that this is mentioned by, never really died. Strange thing to say. The Gemara in Tainus says, Yaakov Avinu lo meis. The Yaakov Avinu never really died. By Moshe Rabbeinu, in the Gemara in Sota, Yud Gil Mohammed Aleph, Moshe omedu meshamish b'marom. That Moshe is standing and still serving up in the heavens itself. And Dovid Melech Yisrael Chai v'Kayim, that Dovid Melech Yisrael should always live. It's a bracha that his wife Bathsheba gave to him at the end of the first parak of Shmuel Bais, of Malachim Aleph. It's that concept of what we have, that Hein Kov Yomach Lamus, your days are coming close to dying, but you didn't actually die, that all 3 of them outlived whatever it is they were supposed to have in this world. And therefore it's that. He's told to call Yoshua and stand right by the Ol Moed, and for the first time be there when Yoshua is getting his nevuah, which is an unbelievable idea. Later on in this aliyah, we say Hincha shochi v'mavosecha v'kam, that you should lie down with your fathers. V'kam ha'oma zeh v'zon acharei Elohei nechar ha'aretz. After that, the people will get up and they'll be mezaneh. They'll go after all the gods of the land. They'll go after avodah zarah. There's a question exactly how to read this word v'kam. The Gemara in Sanhedrin says, does v'kam prove that there's a concept of tchias hamesim? Hincha shochi v'mavosecha. Behold, you will lie with your fathers. V'kam, and then you'll eventually get up along with tchias hamesim, or is it imavosecha v'kama amazeh? That means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows the future. So when in the times of Chazal, when they were asked, how do you know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows the future, and how do you know there's tchias hamesim? They said, no matter what, from this pasuk you learn one of them. Either HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows the future, that the people were going to sin, or he knows that there's tchias hamesim, or he knows there's going to be tchias hamesim from the word v'kam being on the first part of this pasuk itself. Both of those are absolutely unbelievable things. There's also a hint over here to va'anochi hastir astir panai bayomahu. The Gemara asks, where do we know Esther min Torah? Where do we see Esther comes from the Torah? And we say it's from these words, anochi hastir Astiras panai bayomahu. I'm going to hide my face from Klal Yisrael on that day. There are times where there's gilui panim, where there's an olam diiskalia, something that's revealed to us, an alma diiskalia, where everything seems to be clear to us. And there are times where there's an olam anister, where everything is hidden from us, and we don't understand how things work. Esther was living at a time of that histartus, in other words, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu was misasrim, he hid himself, and it's as if he was behind a curtain making everything work. It's the reason why HaKadosh Baruch Hu's name doesn't appear throughout Megillas Esther, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is hidden and not allowing himself to be seen. Vanochi astir panai bayomahu, al kol rosh, or also on all the evil that he did. Sometimes it seems like Rishaim get away with everything. They get away with anything they do, and that HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't care. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is telling us, I may hide my face on that day. Maybe that's part of what needs to happen, but it's all part of one big plan, and that plan is so important for you to know exactly what needs to be done in this world. Anochi hastir astir panai bayomahu. We should always believe that even though HaKadosh Baruch Hu is always is sitting behind, sometimes seems like he doesn't care, he is sitting behind the scenes and making sure everything happens the way it's supposed to happen.